What's going on, gamers? Here we are back with some more Dark Souls 3, and today I'm going to be going over how you can beat the third boss you're going to encounter, the curse-rotted Greatwood. So if you're struggling to beat him and want some tips, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? I'll bring you all the latest and greatest hints, tips and guides, and just some fun gameplay reviews as well. But for today, we're here to go over this fella right here, an optional boss, but one that you may well want to get your hands on, but one that you may well want to beat, because he will give you some nice rewards if you're into that crafting and such. So as you can see, we've made our way into the encounter and there's a lot of ads, but you don't have to worry about all of them. If you want to, the great thing about this encounter, you can take your time, you can, as you see, make a few errors and get hit by some of the ads, but the main thing you're going to do is burn his health down at the start, because once you do, he'll clear all of those ads for you anyway. The very first thing you're going to want to do, take out a few of the ads just so you can make your way into the boss, and from there you're going to see what looks like eggs of him. Make sure you hit them and knock his health down as much as you can. Once he gets down to a certain HP, as you can see here, he's going to cave in the floor. Everything's going to collapse and all of the ads are going to die on impact. However, he does have one additional feature, and as you can probably see, he's spawned an extra arm from the front, where you were originally hitting all of those sacks and such. The main thing you're going to do with this entire encounter, as you saw right at the start, you aimed right at the front, because that's where you could see those kind of sacs or embryos or whatever they're supposed to be. Anywhere where he's got those white egg sacs of salt is where you're going to be aiming. But this encounter can be done at your leisure. The main thing you want to do is just make sure you're not getting hit by any of his limbs, any of his flailing attacks, or any time when he stands up and then bops his bum back down on the floor. If you can, pick your moments and make sure you're looking at for those white sacks. Now, as you can see, he does have a few extra mechanics, like he puts down that pool on the floor, which will do a little bit of damage to you, but not massively. The main thing you're going to be doing here is dodge rolling out of the way of everything if you can. Also, be very mindful that arm is not for show, it can do an abundance of damage, and if you're close to it, it can grab you over and over again. So like I said, the main thing to do is just kind of pick and choose your opportunities, and whenever you have a chance, that's when you're going to make your attacks and get a lot of damage off. Also, like you can see here, there are a few times when there's falling things from the sky, debris and such. Make sure again you're not being hit by these. If you've lost your health, all you're going to want to do is just move about as much as possible, back away from him and regain it that way. This boss, I would honestly say, is not time gated whatsoever, so just back off if you need to, pick your moments and try not to get picked up by that arm. If you're going for that very front part over and over again, there's a good chance that you're going to take quite a lot of damage from that arm, because it does tend to pick you up at very inopportune moments. One thing to look out for on his legs, you can also see quite a lot of these sacks. Make sure you're hitting them whenever you have the opportunity. Keep dodge rolling, move out the way, and whenever you see these, make sure that you're remembering their location, and that way, even if you can't get to them straight away, when the opportunity does present itself, pop back round to where they were, and then you'll be able to take them out. If you're good with your accuracy, you can do a little bit of your magic and such, or if you've got a weapon that's actually got a bit of a wide arc, that can really help in this situation as well. But all in all, I found the key mechanic was to not really lock on, to give yourself free reign, move around, roll around, make yourself have a bit of distance whenever you need to get it, and then close the gap whenever you feel like you're not going to be in trouble or hit by any of its limbs. Slow and steady can easily win the race on this one, even if you haven't got the most damage. Once you've defeated him, you'll be rewarded with these two rewards right here. And of course, if you'd like to come back later, you've got this as a waypoint now, and you can always access the shrine that's here. As always, guys and girls, hopefully that's helped a few of you out. For all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on the next day.